Hey Rachel, looks like the next song that you had in your notebook was from your Glover book, actually. The song called Tick Tock Clock on page 28. So when I look at this song, I notice a couple of little details that you should pay attention to, and I'll bet you'll notice them too. So the first thing that I notice is I see some notes that have dots. I don't know if you remember this, but the dots are called staccato dots. So they're basically like the exact opposite of slurs. If a slur makes the notes nice and smooth and connected, then a staccato dot is going to make them very detached and separated. So we'll play those notes. I always say we'll play them very choppy. And then another thing that I notice about this song is the dynamic marking at the beginning. So the dynamic that we should play tick-tock clock in is piano, because of that P up there. And when I look through the rest of the song, I don't see any other dynamic markings, which means we can assume that the composer of this song meant for us to play the entire thing nice and quiet. Which makes sense because it's a song about a clock, right? It's specifically the ticking of the clock, which is usually really, really quiet. So I guess that makes sense. And then the only other thing that I notice, I guess two things really. I see a couple spots, looks like 3 measures, where we're going to play notes together at the same time. So the notes that we'll play together are a 3rd finger E in the right hand, and then a 1st finger C in the left hand. So it'll be this note and this note. Obviously, we won't play it like this with our fingers all crazy, but we'll play these 2 notes together. And then the last thing I noticed was the slur in the very, very, very last measure. So nice and smooth on that measure. So this is what tick-tock clock will sound like, okay? So hopefully you could tell the difference between those choppy notes with the staccato dots and the nice slurred notes at the very end of the song. So hopefully that covers everything. Again, let me know if you have questions, and if you want me to listen to your recording, I'd be happy to do that, okay?